Well, hello everybody. We have made it to Friday and it's been a bit of an active past 12 hours as we had not one but two different records broken. At 11:35 last night, temperatures reached 59 degrees, breaking a record high of 55 set back in 1965. And with that in mind, this morning at 12:25 a.m., well, another warm record high was set at 58 degrees, and the record to beat, 56 down in the year 2002. Now, winds had a big factor to do with it as they were out of the south, humming near 40 and even 53 miles per hour in Rockford. Yeah, it definitely was windy, and sadly, my flagpole ended up getting bit because of these winds. But those are out of the south. As we went overnight this past evening, well, we did see those wind shifts be more out of the north and west, and that's currently where we see our winds right now. So temperatures have fallen to the low 40s, but still relatively pleasant compared to what we should be at for this time of year. Now, winds near 10 to 15 miles per hour luckily will continue the weekend over the next couple of hours and into this afternoon and into this evening. Now, we've seen clouds pretty much the whole day, at least to kick it off, but as we get towards the rest of our afternoon, I do think some sunshine is set to make their return. So with that in mind, looking fairly pleasant for us here this Friday with highs in those low 40s, putting us about 10 to 12 degrees above normal. Winds will continue to back off with our sunset coming at 4:43. But as we progress on overnight, our next winter weather system will make its approach, and with it by the morning hours, widespread snow is expected to fall with lows right around that 31-degree mark. Now with this snow, I don't think it's going to be overly heavy, but it definitely will be more of that wet consistency, so maybe a few slick spots on the roads are to be expected. But just as quick as that snow started to fall, it'll quickly push out by the late morning to early afternoon. So overall time frame, maybe about from 4 to 5 o'clock in the morning to start, till about 10 to 11 for it to finally come to an end. And luckily, a lot of models really have been pulling back on overall snowfall totals, where I think about 1 to maybe even up to 2 inches is probable across the region. Maybe one area could get 3 inches at maximum, but again, that's not really wishful thinking, but that's at least the maximum as what to expect from the system. So overall impacts, not going to be too great for our Saturday. Definitely some good news. As we get towards Saturday afternoon, sunshine should make its return with a few fair weather clouds. Temperature-wise, sitting in those low 30s. Winds, though, will be out in the north and west, and as we get overnight, those will become a bit more of an issue as temperatures fall to the low 20s to upper teens. Now, these wind gusts are really going to start to ramp up as a low pressure system that's giving us the snowfall will start to strengthen. Now, luckily, no snow is expected overnight other than maybe a few stray flurries, but winds will be close to 25 to 30 miles per hour, dropping our wind chills by our Sunday morning close to those 10-degree mark or even those single digits. So needless to say, any plans Sunday morning, you really want to make sure you are bundling up as you're headed out the door. Now, luckily, Sunday will be the coldest day in the foreseeable future, as temperatures will quickly rise back into the 40s getting into Monday and even our Tuesday, as we're looking to be close to 17 degrees above normal. So if you're not a fan of the cold, well, good news, bad news. Do have a pleasant day here today. Warmer weather than for us Monday and Tuesday, but as we get toward the end of next week, another round of cold weather is expected to make its way.